Left. You should be playing center field. Good down, cover. Cover right. Kick there. Find it. Nice kick. Good. Okay. Ready, set. 1002 got released. Cover. Get there. Close that gap. Ready. Take down. Ready. Jump on it. Get him out. Jump on it.
Kevin Sleds from Towne Media here at Rootstown High School for their 2026 football preview. With me I have Blake Mullaly, Max McEwuen, and Kiel Reuting. How you guys doing?
Good. Thank you.
Just talk about how camp's going so far. I know you had a scrimmage against Coventry last night, so how's everything going for you guys?
Yeah, we looked pretty good. Last night we definitely have a couple things we have to work on. We saw a couple things in film, but I think we played pretty solid, and practice has been going pretty well for us too. I think last week, Thursday, we had the best practice we've ever had all year, so we looked pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah, I think our biggest thing is we've been in the weight room a ton, and we're going to be bigger than most of the teams we play, I think. So just up front and just pushing people around and stuff like that. So I think we'll be more physical and faster. So we've been in the weight room a ton and then just working on everything else. So it's been good.
We've definitely had a lot of improvement in the past few weeks than the start of the season. Kids were going around slow, just trying to learn the plays, and now we're all starting to connect and we can just do whatever.
All right, so how about the leadership aspect with you three being seniors, especially for the younger guys?
Yeah, it's definitely a big thing, big change, because I've always been the guy that likes to goof around and everything. So, I got to take it serious a little bit this year with the leadership aspect.
Yeah, I mean, this is our last year, so I have a freshman quarterback under me. I'm just trying to teach him as much as I can and just show him that. I mean, as my sophomore year when I started, I started young, so I just want to show him what I learned at a young age, and next year it might be him. So just trying to teach him how to step up next year when he has to take over.
Leadership is very important to me with how the team and the season is going to go for us. So even if it's not my position, I still try and help out those kids that can't quite get their routes or something done right. Try to help them as much as I can.
All right, so I know you guys obviously playing a tough conference, but what's going to be the key to success for you guys this year?
The boys up front, always. The line's got to look good, or else everything else just can't happen. So as long as our linemen keep doing what they're doing, we should be fine.
Well, I think our biggest thing on offense is that there's nothing that we can't do, and I think that makes it hard to stop for a defense. Game planning, I mean, you got to give up something, so I think that'll make our offense very hard to stop, and our defense is super solid too. So I think if we play good, there's not a single game that we won't be in.
I mean, as long as we stay together on offense and defense and just as a team, we can beat anyone. It's more so much about the line and everyone getting their job done right. So if we can trust them to do that, then we'll be good.
All right, how about goals for your senior season, either team, individual, or both?
Biggest one, beat the boys down the street, Southeast. Beat them by a good amount, too. Same with Crestwood. Don't take them lightly. Those things, they mean a lot more. Just because it's our senior year, it's the last time we're going to play them, and it's always been a battle. So
I want to go above 500 in the conference. I think if we do that, then all the non-conference games should fall our way because we have a tough conference that we play in. So if we play good in those, I think the rest should fall in place, and we'll have a good senior season. So, yeah.
Just like Max said, beating Southeast is number one priority. But beating Kirtland would be nice, and then a playoff win, definitely.
All right, guys. I appreciate the time, and best of luck to you this season.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the 20th.
Sweet.
All right, I'm here with Rootstown head coach Tom Hannan. Tom, how are you?
Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Just talk about the work you guys have put in so far, and what have you seen from this group?
I'll tell you what, I'm really happy with this group. In my 4 years here, third as the head coach, our numbers are up. We're at 39 kids. All summer long, we've had at least 35 kids here every day. You know, my goal is always to get over 40, but I'm really just real happy with the work ethic that these kids have put in a good off season. And like I said, I got a senior class here. There's 9 seniors. They've been with me 4 years, so I'm expecting a lot of things out of that senior class, helping us, lead these younger kids.
Yeah, you mentioned the seniors. I just spoke with 3 of them. How much you're going to be leaning on them for that leadership?
We're going to be leaning on them a lot. They've played a lot of football. Like I said, we have one thing that most teams don't, and we've got to take advantage of it. We have a 3-year starter at quarterback, and we're going to ask him to do a lot more things this year. In the last couple of years, we haven't asked him to run very much or play defense, and he's going to be doing both of those. Like I said, Reuting's a bull there. He's very important to us in our offense with our H-back, all the motions and different formations. Max is a playmaker. Anytime the ball's in his hand, whether he's running a jet or passes, he can take it to the house. We've got a number of guys up front. Obviously, like the player said, we can't do anything with the boys up unless the boys up front, have a good game. So, yeah, I'm going to be relying on that senior class a lot.
All right, who are some other key players or underclassmen maybe you expect?
We have a lot of underclassmen. Like I said, we have Chase Moyer at left tackle, who's going to be starting for 3 years. But underclassmen, like, really looking good in camp so far. Sophomore Grayson Rantilla at X receiver. Sophomore Doug Nichols at a receiver. Carson Saltzman, a junior. We have a lot of younger guys that have really stepped up. Another junior, Rylan Campbell, Braxton DeAngelis, a couple seniors, Jackson DeAngelis, Aiden Moyer. We've got a lot of guys that have played a lot of football. And we're still a small school, so injuries will play a key factor. We got to stay healthy. And like I said, we're just trying to put all our eggs in, the one basket right now, trying to, do whatever we can to beat Southeast. And, right out of the gate, it's going to be a tough one. Backyard ride, I tell the kids, it's going to be like an old Portage County rivalry. Yeah. Put our hands in the dirt, and it's going to be, right out of the gate. We have to answer the bell.
All right, so how about goals and expectations for this group?
I got them on the board. Like I said, we want to have a winning record. We want to do better, like Blake said. We want to do better in our conference. We want to qualify for the playoffs. Our streak was snapped last year. We had made the playoffs 8 straight years. I thought last year's team deserved to be in the playoffs, but we just, they went to 12. If it would have been 16, ifs and buts or candy and nuts. But the year before when we made the playoffs, I didn't think that team really deserved to be in the playoffs, but they were, and, win a playoff game.
All right, then finally, what's your thoughts on the schedule this year?
Well, the schedule's tough. If we would have had the same schedule that we had last year, I would say, possibly 7 or 8 wins. This year, they've taken 5 of our weakest opponents off and put us with 5 tougher opponents. But you got to play. You got to rise to the occasion. Like I said, everything we do is Kirtland. Like 2 years ago, they beat us. They put 62 points on us. So a lot of times when we're doing sit-ups or push-ups or curls, we do 62. Last year, they put 42 on us. So we use that number 42. Kirtland, even though they won the state title, they're our league champs, and that's what we've got to try to raise our level to.
Okay, well, I appreciate the time. Good luck this season. We'll see you on the 20th.
Yep. Thank you, my man.
Thank you.